What's up, everybody? Hey, Zach, Venna, Henry, yeah. Hongzen, nice, man, nice. All right. What's up, everybody? How's everybody doing? How's your Friday been? Hopefully decent. Mine's been super busy. This week has been super busy. It's like everybody wants to get their work done before like the winter break, the Christmas break. You know what I mean? It's crazy, man. It's whoa. Hold on. Yeah, it's been oh wow. That actually kind of works out better for me. Yeah, it's just been very, very busy. But happy to be here. Happy to be on the stream. Welcome everybody to the SAT study stream. DJ Russo's in, auditioning's in, nice. Yeah. So I got some problems that I've been thinking about to give to you guys. Yesterday we kind of started dipping into rate problems, and there's not that much to do for rate, but there's some stuff that I think can be a little bit tricky, so I want to go over that type of stuff. What happened to my view? Oh, I put the curtain up. It was such a trashed view that I just didn't want to I didn't want you guys to have to look at it, you know what I mean? So I put a curtain up, but the view can come back at any time. Yeah, it can come back at any time. All right, so let me see. Let me just put on some of that music from earlier. Hold on a second, turn this intro off. All right, so I do want to do some rate problems today. I have some rate problems that I want to do with you guys. If there's anything else you guys want to work on, definitely drop it in the chat and we can look at it. But to start off, I do want to hit these rate problems just because we kind of tricked into them yesterday. And to be honest, to start, I kind of also want to do like a circle problem too, just to see if you guys locked it in. Auditioning asks, are there a lot of trig questions on the SAT? No. Yeah, I am gonna do Christmas. Maybe I should decorate the SAT study stream studio with some Christmas lights. Maybe like a wreath or something. But yeah, there's not that many trig questions. Like, they're very popular to talk about because trig is like kind of advanced and it makes you seem, you know, like you're really learning something. But at most, and I mean at most, out of the, what is it, 58? Is it 58? I believe out of the 58 questions in the math section, you'll maybe get 3 that are trig, maybe like one, 2, or 3 that are trig, and 3 would be a lot. If you got 3 trig questions on your test, it would be like, wow, like trig heavy. So is it good to know? Yes, but if you don't know it, that doesn't stop you from getting a great score. You have to know it to get a perfect, of course. There's a lot of things you have to know to get a perfect, because the SAT does not want you to get a perfect. So you have to study like all of this just in case they just throw one of these in. You know what I mean? Is there an essay? Yeah, so funny story about the essay. There originally was not an essay on the SAT. Like, why would there be? You can't like grade an essay fairly. You know, what if you get a nice grader? What if you get a bad grader? You know what I mean? So they didn't have an essay for the longest time. But I think it was the California schools, the UC, University of California schools. They're like, we want an essay. So the SAT's like, okay, all right, we'll throw an essay on there. The essay is not part of your score. So when you're talking about like a 1600 or whatever, that does not include your essay. So do you need to write a good essay? Yeah, because schools look at it. Most schools look at it. But it's not that important. It's more of just their chance to get a feel for, does this student, oh man, I keep hitting my tripod today, my poor tripod. They just get a feel for the student. Like, can the student write? Does the student have interesting things to say? Can the student communicate ideas? That's all they're really looking at with the essay. And it's the essay on the SAT is a rhetorical analysis. So By Chris asked, do you do videos on SAT English? Yeah, my guy. So I would look at my SHSAT videos, because I overkilled the SHSAT grammar section. Like, that's way too much information for the SHSAT. But all of that information was based off the standards for the SAT. So if you look at my grammar playlist, every single video is relevant to the SAT. And I will be adding content, more advanced kind of grammar content. But bro, if you watch those videos, you are good for about 45 to 50%, if not even more, 60% of the grammar section for the SAT, because it's just a lot of repetition of the same like 7 or 8 different question types. There's like punctuation questions, there's transition questions, there's word choice, or we won't get to that. There's verb questions, there's pronoun questions. Then there's like word choice questions, which in here, inside of this 5th kind of category, there's like redundancy, parallelism, faulty comparisons. I think I said redundancy, which is hilarious. Can we get into the problems? Yeah, we can get into the problems. Oh yeah, I can't believe it's been like 7 minutes already. I didn't even get into it. So last thing I'm going to say about the grammar section is that which topic has the most questions in the SAT? Probably just straight up algebra. It's just the ability to utilize algebra. So really the grammar section isn't that crazy, and I will be making videos to go into it because I know math really well, but I know grammar really, really well. And so I'm going to be releasing grammar videos pretty shortly. But just to start, I want to do a quick review of the circle work we did yesterday to make sure that you guys didn't drop any of it. So here's your circle. Let me see. Oh, what's up, Tony? Dude, I was watching one of my first SHSAT streams, and Tony was there, bro. Tony, you've been around the channel for like 2 years, my guy. It's been like impressive. And the quality has never wavered. Tony's quality has never wavered. Let's see here. Something like this. Ooh, this will be good. Something like that. Or okay. Okay, here we go. So that'd be hold on. I want to make sure that this is at least like some high quality stuff here. All right, we'll do that. Yeah. All right, bros, here's your question. Let me zoom out so you can see it all. All right, chill. So if the area of triangle OBC is 45 feet squared and BC equals 15 feet, what is the area of the shaded region? First question of the day. Let's get it. Oh, and I didn't even see that question by Chris. Is the SHSAT similar to the SAT? Yeah, SHSAT is like SAT light. It's like all of the concepts, but none of like the really hard concepts. So like, yes, you have grammar and where commas go, but do they test long prepositional phrases? No. Do they test, um, I guess redundancy? No. Did they test faulty comparisons? No. So if you can master all of the material from my SHSAT videos, then you basically guaranteed yourself a decent score in the SAT. If you want to get into a top score, though, if you want to be like Ivy League, you want to be like 1450, yeah, you're going to have to learn those kind of odds and ends of the grammar section and of all of the sections, really. All right, first answer in from auditioning, who was crushing yesterday, by the way. So 30 pi straight up, and that's auditioning. And Hong. Chill. 40 pi from Zach. I saw that. I saw that. Was that a typo, my guy? I see. That probably was a typo. I'll give it to you. Zach, and he took it away so fast. Russo, got you, got you. All right, so that was a minute and a half. Minute and a half, gang. Everybody made it in a minute and a half. Very nice. If not, I'm going to give you guys like another minute or so to go through this. But everybody seems to be popping in on these. I feel like my chat is really good with these types of problems anyways, so it's not like that challenging for them. We'll have to see. Nice. All right, about 45 seconds and then we'll go into this guy. Tony's got 62.5. Everybody be afraid. Because Tony's got 62.5, so that could be it. That very well could be it. Forgot your pie. All right, gotta hydrate a little bit. Venna got 6 pi. Uh-oh. You know, there are 2 ways to get a math problem wrong. And I tell this to everybody I end up working with. 2 ways to get a math problem wrong. 1, you don't know what you're doing. You're just like, I don't know what to do here. The second way that you'll get a math problem wrong is if you know what you're doing, but the second way is if your execution is bad. So just keep in mind that if you get a problem wrong, it could be because you don't understand it, or it could be because your execution is bad. And both are just problems. Like, not one is not worse than the other, but just, you know, keep that in mind, that if you get one wrong, it's got to be one of those 2 reasons. So let's go into this problem. Let's see how it breaks apart. The first thing that we have to kind of add to this diagram is the information we know. We know that's 15 feet. And since this is a tangent line, we know that that's going to be 90 degrees. So this is going to be 30, right? Whoops, I know how to do math. This is going to be 60 up in there. We have a 30, 60, 90 triangle. Now, I didn't really have the time to do this properly, this 30, 60, 90 triangle, but I appreciate you guys going through this problem anyways. We know that this is 15 and the area of this triangle is going to be 45. So that means that this is going to be 6 feet. So now we can get rid of this triangle completely and start working on the circle. So 60 is 1/6 of the circle. And we know that the circle is 36 pi because that's pi r squared. What's 1/6 of 36 pi? Well, 6 pi. And we know that that area in here, this segment right here, I'll just make it super clear, is 6 pi right in there. That's 1/6. So what are we left with? Yeah, Venna, yep, Venna got it eventually. Yeah, we're left with 30 pi. So that's really nice, guys. Really well done. All right, cool. If you guys have any questions with that, you can definitely leave them in the chat. But otherwise, you guys crushed. So nice. Just remember, tangent lines, circle, that's going to be a 90 degrees to the radius that touches it. So just keep that in mind, bros. Okay. So that was kind of the last circle problem I wanted to do. We did so many yesterday that I feel like, oh wait, how come the radius isn't 15 rad 3? Yeah, Anthony, you are correct. If I had spent the time, it wouldn't be 15 rad 3. It would be, all right, so he brings up a valid point. And the SAT would do this, so I'll show you guys what a 30, 60, 90 triangle should have been. For everybody who got 30 pi, you're correct. But what Tony is speaking to is this, that if we have 60 up in here and we have 30 up in here, and we know that the 60 is 15, that 15 represents our x rad 3. Okay, so if 15 is x rad 3, what is our x? Well, you know, it's kind of tough, right? Because we have to divide by rad 3 on both sides. Rad 3, we have 15 over rad 3 equals x, but then we have to get the radical out of there, right? We got to get the radical out of the denominator, so we need to multiply it by rad 3 over rad 3, and we get 15 rad 3 over 3. That's going to reduce to 5 rad 3 equals x. So the radius would be 5 rad 3 rather than 15 rad 3 auditioning. And it was auditioning that pointed that out, my bad. So it would be 5 rad 3, just because the side from the 30 is the x, the side from the 60 is the x rad 3. So to find out our x, we have to isolate the x, and it will result in 5 rad 3. Cool. And that, I mean, that makes sense, right? It does make sense. So that's how that goes down, at least. But I wanted to talk about some rate problems today, specifically some difficult rate problems. I want to get into the difficult rate problems, but I first want to start with some easier ones, just so that we can be on the same page on as far as how does everything work. Keep in mind, the formula I used yesterday, no good. It's distance or work equals rate times time. Okay, if you're driving 50 miles an hour for 5 hours, it's going to give you how far you traveled, right? So I'm going to start with an easier problem, and then we'll get into it. So yeah, let me write this up really quick. It would have been, yeah, exactly. Yep, exactly. All right, so okay, easy. We're starting easy, remember? So, minute and a half with this. We don't need that anymore. Minute and a half with this, and let's get going. A 1,000-gallon pool takes 5 hours to fill. How long would it take to fill a 7,450-gallon pool? Problems. Let's see. I will even have a problem with the easy ones. Yeah. I guess the problem was talking in terms of the triangle area instead of the rules. Ah, right. Yee. Eating lunch while doing this? Go on, King. I'm doing really bad in my classes. No, dude. Don't let it happen. Because 15 rad 3 is weird. Yeah, exactly. But that's auditioning why they kind of expect as like a standard form for you to get the radicals up out of the denominator, because it just makes the numbers like workable, really. But then again, it also just is a mathematic preference. All right. 3725. Good. All right. Nice. Yeah, I figured you were in hours, Zach. Yeah, then all right, cool. Great. This problem's like a layup, you know what I mean? We're starting easy. All right, guys, 5 more seconds. Bye, Chris. Got you, bro. Welcome to the chat. Bang. All right, so you guys knocked this out, so I'm not going to spend too much time going over this. Oh, God. So I'm not going to spend too much time going over this. So remember, the distance equals rate times time. So 1,000-gallon pool equals whatever our rate is times 5, right? So we're going to divide both sides by 5, and so 200 equals R. And this 200, if you look at it as far as like units, is going to be gallons over hour, right? So the rate is in 200 gallons an hour. So how many times does this 200 go into the 7450? 7450. I'm going to just follow your guys' answer on this one, and just start with a 3. Zero, a 7. So you can see my horrible, and then 50. That's going to be a 2 and a 5. Yeah, you guys got it. So yeah, really, really nice chat. Really, really good. Okay, good. That is good. That is very good. Okay. I don't want to do green. I just set up a proportion. Yeah, you could do that too. You have an overall average of 97, even though my last year was way worse. Maybe Tyler help? Yeah, man. That's what's going on, bro. You got to utilize your brain. And the more you utilize the brain, the bigger your big brain gets. I don't know why the camera got really dark all of a sudden. Hold on. It just got like super dark. It's like, what? I look like I'm in the shade. That's, oh, wow. Okay, it's a little bit better. All right, chill. All right, so we're back on it. Let's see if I can get a difficult problem. Let me pull these problems. I pulled up problems for you guys today. That's how it is. Oh, right. Okay. So, hold on. Okay, that looks good. Okay. So, okay, great. All right, let me get some answer choices for you guys so that you can actually have like a legitimate problem here. A real problem. All right, so let's see. All right, bros. Here's your question. Question of the day. Make sure it's all there. Yeah, it's all there. All right, minute and a half because you guys already had time to look at it while I was writing it. Yeah. Yeah, the calculator companies are out to get me. Texas Instrument, the mafia, they're out to get me. Guys, Texas Instruments is the mafia. Do not cross them. Do not cross Texas Instruments. They will come for you. Who keeps disliking my streams? I don't know. Like right now on YouTube, on my studio, it shows 12 viewers and 11 likes. Okay. I go back and I look at my videos. Some have like no likes. Some have like 1 like. And I'm like, well, I saw it during the stream. The studio says 11 likes. And then I go back and it's like no likes. I'm like, what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say, YouTube? That the people that watch my stream, their likes don't matter? That's blowing my mind. All right, the chat absolutely crushed this one. I'm not even going to go over it. What's the point of going over something in the chat? Yeah, I mean, light work, light work. If anyone puts a wrong answer, they're doing it ironically. We know there's only big brains here. Okay, so I tried to trick you guys with the range for rates, but I think I made the range a bit too big. But either way, you guys were able to crush this up in like 45 seconds. So let's move on. Let's get out of here. We don't need this anymore. All right, so hold on 1 second. Let me get another question for you guys. Okay, so here's a kind of an unconventional question that might be might be a little. Actually, hold on. This might be a little too hard. Hold on. This might be a little too hard. All right. Even that is a little too hard. Uh, uh, okay. All right. Here's the question. And we're staying on rates. The last one was easy, right? Are we really getting static? What a time to be alive. It's just any number divisible by 14. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Auditioning. Yeah, because we're not gonna get like half of a basket installed, right? That's really funny. I didn't even think about that. My dad wants me to join a program from Duke, and if I score 1,000, I can join. Well, good luck, man. I hope you can do it. Duke is a great school, so definitely enjoy that. All right. So first off, let's just be very honest and open. I gotta reveal something to you. There are 1,000 meters in a kilometer. That's all I'm gonna tell you. So all right, bros, no answer choices because I'm lazy. Yeah. If I release a book, it'll have answer choices, but the live stream, you get the raw goods. So here's your question, 3 minutes, let's get it. Ooh. Oh man, wow. I'm taking it in June. I want to take it in May or June. Oh, dude, if you score 1,000 on an SAT, is that the test you're talking about, bro? 1,000 on an SAT? You can do that. Just by knowing you auditioning, you could do that right now. So yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, dude, spelling's for losers, anyways. Who knows how to spell? Who knows how to spell, anyways? Okay, we got some answers coming from auditioning here. How many zeros is that? I think it's just three. 1, 2, 3 zeros. So that's auditioning. That's Hong. Wow. That's Tony. Wow. That's Russo. Dude, the chat. The chat is insane. That's Zach. That's Crunchy. Bro. Do I even need to go over this? Do I even need to go over this? I'm going to stop it after a minute and a half and go over it because I just feel like the chat is absolutely. Bye, Chris is on it too. I'm just going to throw up Chris here. There you go, my guy. Yeah. Absolutely demolish this. Everybody in the minute and a half gang. That's insane, bro. Sorry's on it too. Absolutely all-star cast on this answer, bro. Shad, dude, you guys pop this out. Okay, Henry. Henry is never afraid to go against the great. I got a lot of respect for you, Henry. 6812000. 6812000. I'm just laughing because everybody's on the answer and it's like kind of a bandwagon now. And Henry doesn't care. You think Henry's gonna march to the beat of your drum? No way, bro. All right, so yeah, you guys are just too smart for this. So let me go over this very quickly, and then we'll head on to the next topic, which hopefully will be a little bit harder than this one. So when you are working with units, your game here is fractions. So that's kilometers an hour per 1 hour. I go this many kilometers per 1 hour. So the first thing I'm going to do now is I'm going to work on the hour, because we know that in 1 hour, that's 60 mins. That's 60 mins, right? And so this hour and this hour cancel out, right? And all I'm doing it is multiplying it by 1. So we have 288 divided by 60 mins. So now we need to, this is kilometers. So now we need to make this into meters, because there are 1,000 meters in 1 kilometer. And so yes, the kilometer and the kilometer get canceled out. So what we end up getting is 1,000, or I guess it would be 2,000, this number right here, divided by 60, and this is meters, and this is minutes. And if you do the division here, you're going to get a pretty familiar answer, right? How many times does 6 go into 288? Oh, you divided it by 24. Oh, because it was in kilometers a day. Oh, duh. So let me back up here, because I misread my own problem like a boss. So that's going to be in 1 day. All right, so 1 day. So you should divide it by 24, man. Don't even trip. You're good to go. I'm going to go ahead and just set up the chain, just because you guys know how it goes. Then you have 1 hour is 60 mins. So this is to get rid of the day part of it. So we get 288 kilometer over, what is 24 times 60? I'm going to have to do this. I just need to get a calculator, man. I just got to buy a calculator for the stream. The stream needs a calculator. 4, 20, 12, 14, so 144.0. That work? Yeah. So 104.40. Yep, I did that right. Minutes. So then we need to set up the chain for kilometers, and 1,000 meters equals 1 kilometer. Okay, so then we end up having 288,000 divided by 144.0. This down here, and this is now meters, and this is now minutes. Okay, so do the division. I think you're gonna see. I think you're gonna like the way you look. Yeah, asking for meter per 1 hour. Oh, it was for meters per hour, so I guess I didn't need to do that. I would need to divide it by 24. Why do I even write these questions if I'm not going to read them? I'm just like, oh yeah, you normally do meters per second, meters per minute, so there you go. All right, okay, you guys called me out enough. I'm gonna do this enough. So 288 kilometers over 1 day. We know that 1 day is 24 hours, so then we stop there. And we know 1,000 meters is 1 kilometer. So what we end up getting is 288,000 divided by 24, and that's when you're going to get your answer, 288,000 divided by 24, 124, 48, 2000. That's the answer. We are good to go. I've made so many errors. I have no idea what you're talking about, Tony. The way that I present these problems are, kind of, I try to check out different ways to see if you guys catch it, to see if you guys catch that I'm making a purposeful mistake. I don't think I've made an accidental mistake on this stream yet. I've made a lot of purposeful mistakes to see if you guys are with me or not. But accidental, I don't know if I do make accidental mistakes. I guess we'll have to keep our eyes out for that one, will we? So all y'all who are saying I did it wrong, you know, you need to maybe think maybe he's doing it for a reason. Maybe he's doing it to teach, to impart knowledge to you guys. You know what I mean? That's so funny. Okay, so I am tired. All right, I'm tired of the chat destroying my questions. Okay, rage quit. What are you talking about, dude? I answered this question. We got a legitimate answer here. There's no quitting on the stream. There's no giving up. You know what I mean? You can't give up. You gotta keep pushing forward. You gotta keep working. All right, so it's like what's that LA Confidential, that game that came out, LA Confidential, where it's like doubt, where you can push a button and doubt somebody. That's how I feel like the chat. Let's not say anything. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, dude, if you guys don't say anything, I'll do something where it's like 3 plus 7 is 11, and I'll just wait. I'll just wait. I'll just sit back. You know what I mean? Let you guys figure that one out. That's an old meme too. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna do the be right back thing because I want to surprise you guys with this question. So yeah, just kind of kick it, enjoy yourself, grab something to drink, get some water, try to refresh, and okay, we're back. Yeah, exactly it, Tony. 1 plus 1 is 3. I didn't finish my sentence now. Do I have a stream schedule? Yeah, Monday through Friday, 6 p. Yeah, was that music really loud, Tony? That hold music, was that really loud? Because it did not seem loud. This music right here, it did not seem loud in my headphones. But then again, I'm on this end of it. Oh, thank you, introvert. Right. All right. So here we go with the question. I'm so tired of you guys crushing these questions. I know you come to these streams for the top quality questions, high quality questions you can find nowhere else. That's because I make them up as we go along. So what's up, introvert? So the answer's 15. Yeah, Tony. Tony's already on it. Okay, so let's get into this. Let's talk about this problem. I'm excited to show you guys because I think I'm going to get you. I'll give you guys 3 minutes for this because yeah, this one is a little tricky. So here we go. The amount of distance in miles a rocket covers after t seconds is given by the equation d equals 450 t rad 2t. Give me the average speed in miles a second that the rocket covers after t seconds. Let's go. Let's do it. Henry, you're wrong, bro. Try again. All right, we got some answers in here. Ooh. My water. All right, so first up, we got Chris on C. Chris on C. Tony on D. Russo on D. Static? They're static? Bruh. Shad's on D. Ooh, Chris, you want to change? He wants to change. I've gotten softer in my allowing people to change. Like, you know, what is life but allowing yourself to change? Shad, of course, on D. Crunchy on D. It's getting a little bit of a bandwagon vibe on here. Nice. No, no, I treat all, no, I got all answers with respect, my guy. Maybe I try to trick you guys. It's not, I'm not above it, bro. I'm not above it. I've tricked you guys in the past. And I'm trying to give you a problem that gives you problems. Okay, so I think that's the second, I think that's 3 minutes, guys. I was kind of on social media on my iPad, so I didn't really see how long it went. We got Hong here. Nice. All right. So we gotta talk. We got you and hey, you and I gotta talk. We gotta talk, guys. Sorry's on B. Chill. Yeah, By Chris is feeling pretty confident about that. I feel you, guys. I feel you. So let's talk. It's not D, says auditioning. Auditioning, you put D. What are you doing? Oh, he's trying to play mind games too. He's on the meta game. All right. So this is a difficult problem because rather than giving us numbers, rather than giving us numbers, they give us an expression. So I could rewrite this. What is, I mean, when we're looking at average speed, right? That's a term that they throw in to make problems more difficult than they really are. Average speed. What is average speed? Well, average speed is just your speed over the time period, right? So like if I go 100 miles and it takes me 10 hours, what's my average speed? Just the distance over the amount of time it took me. So my average speed is 10 miles per hour. Doesn't matter how long I was at certain intervals of speed, right? Oh, you just bandwagoned. Average speed, bro. It is one of them auditioning. I'll tell you that. Do you want to change your answer? Now's the time. So that's what we're talking about when I'm asking for average speed, right? Miles a second or miles per second, right? So that means miles over the amount of seconds we have. So miles over the amount of seconds we have. What is our indication of miles? Miles. This equation. D is the amount of miles we travel. And we know how to calculate D by this. So going into this problem, finally, we're going to have the distance we travel over the amount of time it takes us, and that is average speed. So the distance that we travel here is D, the amount of time that we travel is T. Now, I got something else that stands for D, so I'm going to plug it in right now. I'm going to plug in 450 T rad 2T all over T. You see it coming? Now you don't think it's D? Now you don't think it's D? How about when I cross out these T's? And how about when I'm left with 450 rad 2T? That's it. Good job. Good job, chat. Your math skills were good, but your instincts, you didn't trust your instincts. Or maybe it was your instincts who were saying no, no, no. But yeah, you got it right. That was my hard one that I was saving for you guys. And the majority of the chat crushed it. I gotta give it up to the chat. The chat's big brain today. Good job, chat. You did it. You showed up big brain. But plug T in for 2. But plug T in for 2. What? What do you mean plug T in for 2? This question is an SAT question. This was inspired by something from an SAT that I took, that like an official College Board SAT. I would never copy a problem from College Board. I love you, College Board. I would never copy your problems, but I did get some inspiration from an actual SAT I took. This is one of those 1600 breakers. Let's see. Don't let this distract you from the. I didn't get to read all of that. Whatever. So plug T in for 2. I don't know what you're really getting at auditioning. I get kind of your yeah. But yeah, this is SAT, bro. This is you forgot the average. Yeah, this is SAT, like for sure. 100%. So just know this is what they're trying to do to you. Rather than like throwing a crazy concept at you, they say, oh, we're just going to give distance in terms of T with this weird equation. Now, do you think they'll use that as the distance? That's what they're doing. Yeah, it says average, right? That's what saves it. Cool. All right, so let's move on. All right, so that was like the hard rate problem I was going to give you guys. Let me see. Okay, here's kind of a weird, obtuse rate problem that we can kind of go into. How would this work out? All right, hold on. I just want to make sure these numbers fit together. All right, here's the question. Um, what, Chris? All right, so here we go. Um, so here's the question that I want to give you guys that I think might be a little bit difficult for you guys. 4,200 dogs live in the town Balrampur. Dogs cannot live on mountains. Balrampur is 1,500 square miles in area. The mountains cover 300 square miles. What is the population density of dogs in dogs per square mile? What do you mean, Harry? Harry Potter? I've never in my life read a Harry Potter fan fiction. But is Balrampur a thing? Is that like a village or something? Yeah, it's already 6:51, man. Time flies, bro. Time flies when you're crushing rate problems. Dude, the chat has been absolutely dominating my problems today. I tried to give you hard rate problems, but I got destroyed. I got absolutely destroyed. We'll see how this one goes, but you guys did really good today, man. I gotta say. Definitely not a casual Friday. This is like a hustle Friday. I don't know if any of you guys were here last week too. That was a bit more casual. I guess we're going purple. Dude. Oh my god. Sorry, Chris. Then bruh. Bruh. Zach. Oh dude, Pewman's back. What's up, Pewman? Pewman? Word. Crunchy. Oh. You just Henry. Russo. Bruh. What happened? What? Henry, got you. Crunchy. Yeah, yeah, Tony, your tone, bro. Yeah, dude, Pewman is back in the flesh, dude. What a time to be alive. All right, so I actually heard the statics. Wow. Like some say, legend has it that the static still exists somewhere out there, deep in the spectrum of sound. All right, so I don't know. I'm trying not to get demoralized here. I'm trying not to get demoralized because here I am thinking that I got these hard problems. Did the static come back with Pewman? Maybe. Density equals total area divided by dogs. I'd watch out, man. It should be dogs over area. So remember, dogs per, and that per means divided. So dogs per square miles. Yeah. Hong got 0.2857. I appreciate you not not just jumping on the bandwagon, Hong. That's the way to be. You know what they say. It's easy to get along. Love the equation of 3.5 or 3.5. Yeah, Hong is like it could be this answer I got, or it could be the bandwagon. Who knows? So let's go over it. Let's talk about this one. I have a feeling you guys absolutely crushed it. Uh, Woe is me. So, guys, we're just doing dogs per square miles. The dogs is 4,200. The square miles is 1,200. That's 3.5. That's it. That's all there is in this one. Um, if you started the bandwagon, that it's not a bandwagon. A bandwagon needs four wheels, Tony. Um, so yeah, that's how this one goes. That's it. That's all you got to do. Because guys, remember, notice how they ask this. They say dogs per square mile. That's what this is, bruh. It's wait, hold on. It's dogs and then the amount of square miles. That's all this is. That's all a rate is distance over time or a number over the amount like $7 per pound. You know what I mean? That's a rate, right? I thought population said equation. Yeah, dude, that's a real quick way for you to get BTFO on these problems, my guy. So yeah, really good job though. Otherwise, I mean, the chat obviously knows what it's doing on these problems. All right, let's see. I'm just so like impressed with the chat with these rate problems. Let me see if I can find one that's not find one, but let's see if I can just look around my archive of problems and see if I can get inspired a little bit. Boy. Okay. I think I have something that might be able to trick you. Hold on, let me make sure this works out. Okay, this is gonna be good. Or all right, bros, here we go. Uh, okay, getting in there. All right, there we go. All right, the clock's on. 3-minute max. The answer is 0 out of 0. No, I can't run. Sorry, the answer is E. One of the above. Yeah, that'd be funny if E was like one of the above. Yeah, I think it is. I will have a lot to study this week, dude. Well, get it done, Venna. Let me know if you need any help. You know where to find me. So I can run 40 miles in 10 minutes because I am fast. How many seconds would it take to run a tenth of a mile? 6 seconds, cause fast. Good to have you back, Fuse. Uh, miles 10 minutes because I am fast. Yeah, I mean, when you're that, you got to go fast. When you're that fast, you do cool stuff like that. 1.5. Okay, just 5 seconds left on the minute and a half, gang. Nice. Tone, Hong. Yeah. 1/40th. Finally, finally, finally. 105 seconds by Chris. 600. Zach's got 1.5. Shad got 6. 0.15 on Crunchy. 0.15. Crunchy. All right, chill, guys. You guys are almost out of time here. Almost out of time. Yeah, do you mind, Tony? I just like, hey, Tone. I've been watching Sopranos a little bit. 150 seconds. Oh, that's. I'll change that up for you. Sorry about that. 150. All right, cool. All right, 3 minutes. 3 minutes. Let's go to it. Finally, I have a question that challenges you guys. Good, good. Because then you can learn. You can learn from when things are difficult. And then we'll get into this and talk about it. All right. So first thing, 40 miles in 10 minutes. 40 miles in 10 minutes. So the first thing I want to do is, well, let's see here. Let me see this. How do I want to do this? Okay. So what I want to do is, the first thing I want to do is put this into, do I want to do that already? Yeah, I'm not going to do this conventionally. I'm going to kind of do this the way that I like to do it. Is this the best technique, the most proper technique? No, but it's the way that I'm going to do it. So we're going to go to 40 miles. And we can do this in 10 minutes. Okay. So to get a fourth or tenth of a mile, we're going to divide this by 400. And we're going to divide this by 400 as well. So to get to what this would be 1/10 miles, that's going to equal 1 out of 40 minutes. Okay. So hopefully this makes sense so far. Just convert 10 minutes to seconds. Yeah, you could convert 10 minutes to seconds too. That I was thinking about potentially doing it that way. I was Jennings Grams. No one ever ran 40 miles in 10 seconds except for me, bro. Downhill, wind at my back. I just had my new shoes on. I was feeling kind of light. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, that's how this goes down. Any questions so far? Any things like this? So now we need to change this into seconds, right? So if it takes me 1/40th of a minute to run a tenth of a mile, and keep in mind these numbers are okay because 10 minutes, 40 miles, that's fast, right? So a 40th of a minute to run a tenth of a mile, that kind of checks out as well. Something about you, but the question asks about it. What? I believe it can fly. Why did I divide it by 400? Because I'm asking for a tenth of a mile, and 40 miles over 400 will give me that 1/10. So if you just use proportion, you would get 6.4, which is 1.5. Yeah, exactly. So what we're going to end up multiplying this by is that 60 seconds. All right, so you can see it equals 1 minute. This is going to cross out with that. And so we get 60 over 40, aka 1.5. Bang, 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 bang. And that is the popular answer. That is what's going down here. So good job, guys, on this one. Very, very nice. There was a kind of a spattering of answers though, so we can go over this in a couple different ways if you guys are still tripped up on this. So let me know if you guys have any questions about this. Obviously, this was a difficult problem. I don't know if I do have time for redemption because I do have a tutoring session right after this. But yeah, never mind. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah. Sorry's just happy. That's so funny. You have been forgotten, but Gigi, no. Russo, were you forgotten? I never leave a man behind. What did you put? You put 1.5. All right, I got you in the team, bro. You earned it. That's what's up. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, put the ear-breaking music first. Right. Where is my way too loud music? Yeah. Let me actually get that popping because we gotta get out of here. Ba, 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 ba. Yes. All right, bros. So we ended on a hard one. I don't have time to do redemption today because I have to do a little bit of prep for this next session. But great job overall. Like, you guys are really crushing up on these rate problems. So we might do a little bit of rate problems on Monday just to kind of wrap it up. Maybe then we'll head into grammar. Russo knows. It's the iconic ending. What a time to be alive, bro. What a time to be alive. So enjoy your weekend, okay? Get some sleep, all right? Eat good food, all right? Dude, Hong, you changed your profile picture, dude. I see you. Yeah, what a time to be alive, bro. It's the iconic ending. What can I say? Hold on. It's really iconic now. Bang. So this is where you can find me over the weekend. I'll be chilling. Nothing going on this weekend, so I'll be kicking it. Put the redemption music? No, because no. We only get the redemption music when there's redemption happening, my guy. Maybe on Monday we can redeem ourselves from that problem, but yeah, I gotta go. I gotta do this stream, or I gotta do this tutoring thing. But yeah, guys, good stream. You guys crushed up. You guys should be really pumped for yourselves. That was really good. You guys beat all of my problems except for that last one. And even then, the majority of people did. All right. So I'm out of here. That's the stream today. Guys, I'll see you guys Monday. Take it easy. Yeah. I'm out of here. Bye.